Interesting video so far. Coming back from international break,
It's
always something mad could happen. And obviously Arsenal fans, they're a volatile little herd of people.
Herd of gremlins.
Yeah, they are. So
Yeah.
Chelsea, they're still finding their feet. Like Jadon Sancho, I think he's still pants.
I said this beginning of the season.
You did, you've been a Russell Martin hater at the time.
70% possession, nothing going forward.
So it's clever when it's Man City. When it's Arsenal, it's dark arts. What's that about?
I really like him. I really want him to do well.
Do you like him because he's handsome?
Maybe. But they're tactically a tier below where Arsenal and Man City are, I think.
Neo, you are the chosen one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BoreDraw episode 112. And today we've got the Premier League back. It is back. It was a beautiful weekend for some, a terrible weekend for others.
These guys.
Terrible weekend of results for our respective teams. It's nice to have Premier League back.
It's lovely to have the Premier League back.
Stinky international break. We still got a game tonight. Even we've got
Palace
Forest.
Yeah, that'll be a good game
I
actually.
think so. Chris Wood is going to score a hat trick.
What
First. But
was I going to say?
Would you want to start off? But do you want to get out of the way first? Just get Arsenal, rip the band-aid off.
That light's not on.
Fuck that light.
Let me just quickly check.
Just turn the light on. Blinded.
There we go. See, a professional little situation we got going.
All the weekend because I've been blinded by the lights.
Come on.
Yes. Do you want to rip the band-aid off? Just get.
Yeah.
straight to
So Arsenal lost against Bournemouth. Shoddy performance. We were at the pub and my mate Joe. He's actually not appeared on the pod, but we should get him on. We watched Watford get absolutely battered by Luton, and then we went from that game to the Arsenal game, and he was like, "Oh, it won't happen to Arsenal, like light work," and I was like,
Now you said that.
"I was like, well, realistically, it should be light work, but coming back from international break, it's always something mad could happen."
Yeah. No Saka.
Yeah, no Saka. We got
Odegaard.
two injuries at the moment, which isn't ideal.
Well, not just 2 injuries, but like your 2
Best
prime
players,
players.
yeah.
Like that's 2 of your best attacking outlets gone.
And you could tell we were just playing slightly haram-ball. Like I've seen a lot of pictures of Arteta superimposed onto Tony Pulis on the timeline at the moment, and it does make me laugh because a midfield three of Marino, Rice, and Partey. It's not got incisive, forward-thinking, breaking the lines vibe to it. Because you saw when Ethan Waneri came on for his late cameo, changed the game completely. But at that point, the game was gone.
But yeah, it was so. Obviously, for the first 30 minutes, we have to give Bournemouth their credit though.
Good team.
They played really well.
Yeah, no, I think
they
Bournemouth
were right in it for those first 30 minutes. Then Leandro Trossard, who needs to stop playing football if he's starting the game.
Honestly,
only ever come off the bench.
Do you know that meme of that like person that's looking at the bus? Oh, he's on the bus, and half of him is like looking one way, and it's like into darkness and sadness, and then the other way is
it's
looking...
like Trossard on the bench versus Trossard in
Mate,
the starting
it's literally that. It's so I don't get it.
Anyway, he plays this absolute hospital pass back. Arsenal have the maddest high line. I mean, you've been giving Tottenham grief for since Andrews came in, but that line was high. Evan Nilsson off the back of Saliba. Saliba pulls him down. Is it a clear red card?
Let us know in the comments down below because my opinion is that it was stupid. Kind of like the Declan Rice situation, kind of like the Trossard situation. If you could make the referee make a decision,
you've given the referee an opportunity.
It's dumb.
But the referee actually gave him a yellow card.
But I think Evan Nilsson, it's too far away from goal to be a goal scoring chance.
I don't know.
He's got too much to do.
But if he knocks that ball forward, Raya is backtracking. I think that's an important part of the footage. Raya is backtracking as soon as he sees him go past Saliba. He's probably got that couple of bit extra yards on Saliba at that time. Because Saliba's on the turn.
I think Ben White's going to come and get
But Evan Nilsson's already gone. But you can't. But then you're judging it by like, will Ben White get there? That's an unknown.
But that's
the only things that's certain are Evan Nilsson is the furthest man forward, and Saliba at that point is behind him.
So in the Chelsea-Liverpool game, when Tosin pulls down someone, Jota, I think it is, Why the hell's that not a red card? So the argument there is that Colwill's too close and covering, and the ball, like the trajectory of the ball is going out of play rather than like towards the opposing goal. Literally exactly same spot on the pitch it happened. And by your decision of like, after it happens, Jota would be the furthest player ahead.
Yeah, for me, it's a red card. It's harsh on Saliba. Trossard obviously is at fault. But I think maybe for Saliba, it's a learning experience. I think maybe his inexperience shown. Maybe someone like Van Dijk wouldn't have made that tackle. But he's made the contact. He's given Evan Nilsson the opportunity. Therefore, the referee has a decision to make.
On the high line,
I think for him, he's probably in his head thinking, if it's a foot race, I'll probably have the better of him. You know, and even still, Ben White's coming. So it's a learning opportunity for him. I think he'll take that and look at it and think maybe it's better for us to play with 11 men, 1-0 down, than it is for them to be 10 men for 60 minutes.
100%.
Missing not just a player, but probably their best player on that pitch.
And we haven't got him for the Liverpool game next week.
Which stinks.
Stinks!
But yeah, what do you think this means for Arsenal in the long run? Is it a big blow, or is it...
It's a blow. Also, it would have been like slightly less of a blow if Man City didn't get like the jammiest little last minute winner ever. Because if we drop points, they drop points, light work. But yeah, no, it is a blow. But I'm seeing overreaction on the timeline. And obviously Arsenal fans, they're a volatile little herd of people.
Herd of gremlins.
Yeah, they are. And I'm seeing people
You've taken it quite well, though. I saw Rory Talks Football. Rory Talks Arsenal.
So. Yeah.
He's bringing back games from like 6 years ago. Is evidence.
So I think we had like 2 shots on target all game, which doesn't look good. But obviously 10 men, and like we're missing, like we said, our 2 most creative players. It's going to happen. You're going to have off days, fresh off the international break.
Do you think it's just a lack of like bravery from Arteta to not put someone like Nwaneri in from the start?
100%. The timeline is screaming for him, and I think from that cameo, you saw his really good game against Bolton. I know it's Bolton, but yeah, I think drop him in, mate. If you're ready enough, you're young enough, ready enough, I don't know.
And I think someone like Martinelli, who's, as the season's going on, is looking better and better. The fact that he's not starting is a little bit strange to me. I don't know. Yeah,
especially when he's just started getting the goals again, and he's a bit of a confidence player. It's a weird one, because for me, I've always said Arteta needs to win stuff. So judge him at the end of the season, because I'm seeing people say, if he doesn't win anything, get rid of him, blah, blah, blah.
Is an FA Cup enough?
Yeah, probably. I think my need and craving, and he's just a good manager. Like,
he clearly is.
Just use your brain, and I think my stance on it is just have the discussion at the end of the season about if he's won something, happy days. If he hasn't, have that discussion then. Throughout the season, just back him, back the boys. Don't be like every time we don't win, if he doesn't win anything this season, capitulation kind of vibe. Just save that for the end of the season. Right now, we've lost 1 away game in 2024. 1. And people calling for his head. 1 away loss in 2024. We used to get slapped up regularly on away days.
Arsenal needs to put out a video where it's just a reminder to the fans where they were like 5 years ago.
Honestly.
Because it's mental. I remember you used to get bantered all over the place.
Good thing is that was before the podcast.
Starting a podcast and Arsenal trajectory was like
come
this.
on.
But yeah, we spoke briefly about Man City. Won't delve too much into it. Obviously, they came out 2-1 victors over Wolves up until like the 95th minute, where John Stones scores a pretty decent header. A little bit of controversy there, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's controversy. I did send you a funny little tweet where it's like, so all the Sky Sports people were saying, it's clever from Bernardo Silva. He's like nudging Jose Sarr. It's very clever. So it's clever when it's Man City. When it's Arsenal, it's dark arts. What's that about? Racismo, no?
I don't think it's quite that.
I don't know. No, probably not.
But I don't even think what he's doing is considered a foul. I don't think he's obstructing the keeper. By the time the ball gets to John Stones and he makes connection, Bernardo Silva's already out of the way.
Yeah, 100%. Do you see Jack Grealish? He was like, he's not tall enough to cover his sight anyway.
But I was surprised that it didn't get turned over, though, because he went to the monitor. And you're thinking, every time they go to the monitor, it gets
100%.
Turned over. But, yeah, I mean...
Haaland, another stinker.
Yeah, I think a hat-trick of blanks now?
Come on. Although Vardy, what a player.
I mean, he definitely thinks he's like a number 10.
Wolves though, they had a few chances. Man City,
Without they, and this
in my
is
opinion, didn't look great.
This is what happened against Fulham as well. Is without Rodri,
they'll just concede more
they're
chances.
not as good as retaining the ball. They're not as good. He is their shield.
Yeah.
So when the teams get the ball, is a sloppy pass or a good tackle or sort of a deflected shot, and the team recovers the ball, the counter attack is there. City are vulnerable. They really are. Without Rodri for the rest of the season, we're going to see them drop points.
I hope
big
so.
time.
Yeah, teams that are good on the transition.
And that's why it's not a massive blow for Arsenal, because I don't think Man City without Rodri are going to be 10 out of 10.
I agree.
So they're going to drop points, silly points, I think, and it may mean for a tough time for Man City. But we know the quality they have. I mean, the problem is if Arsenal see an injury to Saliba, to Rice,
How
to
many
Odegaard,
injuries are we supposed to get here?
Saka. No, but I mean like later on in the season.
No,
because you're expecting Odegaard to be back in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, here in October. No. This is another November international break.
Yeah, it's another one.
What a joke!
It's piss take.
What a joker!
But you're expecting them to be back sort of before Christmas, and then, but Rodri's not going to be back. Rodri, unless he does some math. You've seen all his hair and his eyebrows have come back. But
I don't know. Yeah, Man City, jammy. Arsenal, shit.
Liverpool, good.
I don't know.
Are they genuine contenders?
I think probably contenders. Yeah. Were they good though? Is my question. I don't think they were that good. I don't think Chelsea were that good.
For me, this game proved to me that Liverpool are still, and I say still as if like this is his 8th game in charge of the Premier League, but they're tactically a tier below where Arsenal, Man City are, I think.
Yeah, I just think on their best day, Liverpool and Chelsea are 3rd and 4th. They didn't look like on their best, and obviously, like I said, they weren't that good. Maybe this isn't their best day, but for me, I just don't know. They don't scream title challenge to me. I feel like there was just a lot of like, They
have had a very easy start to the season.
Yeah,
but they've beaten United, they've beaten Chelsea, which are 2 big games.
And you can only beat what's put in front of you.
Admittedly, not top 2 teams.
No,
but they've got a good opportunity to build on that. Are they away at Arsenal? Or are you away at?
No, away at Arsenal.
You've got a good opportunity to build there.
Yeah, that
Very
I think
weak
is a
Arsenal
big,
midfield.
big test for them because
no Saliba.
No Saliba is huge.
Maybe no Timber.
Maybe no Saka. It could be long for us, but I think I'll be intrigued to see them a bit closer against a team that has quite like a well thought out kind of seasoned style now. Like we know what we're doing. Whereas Chelsea, I think, are still trying to find their feet.
Yeah,
they're like that midfield too of Caicedo and Lavia. Lavia hadn't started like a game since the beginning of the season. Reece James comes back in, so that's a new situation. Gusto over to the other side. So Chelsea, they're still finding their feet. Like Jadon Sancho, I think he's still pants. I think I'd start Neto every game.
But even Cole Palmer looked pants in that game. Their most dangerous player was Nicholas Jackson.
So I think Chelsea, whilst they've had good results and on their day,
I think they're going to be so hot and cold.
I think Chelsea, they're very hot and cold.
They're going to be some weeks. They're going to absolutely just because of the talent they've got. If it clicks, it's going to click hard.
Yeah, Chelsea's still relying on individuals to have really good.
But
days.
Liverpool are like that in essence as well. Like if it clicks, you're going to concede like 6.
Yeah.
But I think their baseline is higher than Chelsea's baseline. Like their standard, their sort of gear 1 is already 2 gears ahead of Chelsea.
And that's why I think Arsenal and Man City are even better than those because ours and Man City's standard is still a bit higher than that.
Your floor is much higher.
Exactly.
Than,
So, I don't mind Chelsea. I think in spurts they looked okay. But like we're saying, I think they're still a bit too many individuals, not really a set team yet.
Another maybe controversial decision in that game, the Curtis Jones.
There was a couple, yeah.
Was it Curtis Jones where Robert Sanchez
clattered him and then fucking who's the twatter? Is it Dermot Gallagher or is it Mike Dean? One of them was on comms, and when it first happened, they were like, "Oh, he's absolutely clattered him. Doesn't matter if Curtis Jones doesn't get the ball or he doesn't get the ball. He's clattered him. It's got to be a pen." And then they go to review, and the other comms are like, "Oh, he does win the ball a little bit, blah, blah, blah." And then Mike Dean's like, oh no, he does win the ball, so it can't really be a pen actually. And it's just like, shut up, you flip flopper.
Yeah, it's they need to learn to watch before they speak.
Yeah.
Because it's
He's just constantly just backing the referees anyway. So like whatever they call they make, even if the refs change their call halfway through a thing, he'll just change his. It's just like grow a pair.
Was it a penalty?
That one in particular, no, I don't think so. I think that was just a bit ugly.
I think he gets the ball. It's a sort of it's a messy situation.
Yeah, it's ugly. But
both players go for it. I wouldn't say Curtis Jones is in particular control of the ball.
No, you should shoot. I don't know why it takes so long to shoot.
So. But he had a really good game.
Curtis Jones is a baller.
He had a really good game.
Because when they didn't start McAllister, I was like, oh, Gravenberch and Curtis Jones.
It's weird,
It's a little bit lightweight for me.
Gravenberch is looking strong, though.
But, yeah, Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, they had good games. Szoboszlai, I think, still unbelievably bang average.
Yeah, I really like him. I really want him to do well.
Do you like him because he's handsome?
Maybe.
Come on.
No, I think I like his style of player. Maybe, like, he's not a particularly, like, sort of, he's not your usual number 10 looking style player. He's a very valid mix between like a 6 and an 8 and a 10. So I like players that can do everything.
Jack of all trades,
but he also hits the ball lovely.
Yeah, he does strike a ball well.
And he is handsome.
You know who's good though? Mo flipping Salah. Goal and an assist.
I thought you keep saying these pants every 6 months you change your opinion.
No, my opinion is start of the season Mo Salah, best player in the league. Post AFCON Mo Salah, worst player in the league.
It's all or nothing.
It's literally that. My guy is so good. Like, even the non-goal scoring actions, his hold-up play, you've got better hold-up play than Nicholas Jackson.
Just over the years, he's just maturing as well.
He's strong. And now he's unlocked this, like, creative passing bag that I didn't know he had. He's whipping in balls like Trent. You see the goal that Curtis Jones scored? It's a lovely ball from Salah. Yeah, I just think he's maturing into a fine little Egyptian boy.
He's only 33 or something.
Yeah, well, this might be the last season.
This is the question I want to pose to you. So, Trent, Virgil, and Salah all in their last year of the contract.
Gone.
Trent, a lot of rumours about Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think he's gone to Real Madrid. I think the moment that he would like refuse to sign another one, he knew he was gone.
Yeah. Which, if you can only keep one, who you keep him?
Verge, I think. It's probably the hardest to replace. And I think, is this mad to say I think Trent is the easiest to replace and nobody does what Trent does? It's a hard one. That is a very hard one. I think I'd go, if I could keep one, it's Verge, then Salah, then Trent. Oh, maybe because of the years, I'd maybe keep Trent.
I think I'm going to Trent, Salah, Verge.
Yeah, maybe the age has...
But it's difficult, isn't it?
The age is majorly on Trent's side compared to the other two.
To get serious.
But is he doing as much of a Mazza as he used to right now?
He is, if he stays, the future captain
of
that team. He's their one. Liverpool always have that player like that.
Neo, you are the chosen one.
But he is.
Yeah, I just don't think this system right now. I don't know if
I don't
Slot's
think any
been there.
system really suits him.
Yeah,
unless you're playing
maybe
at
Slot
like
hasn't
Real
been
Madrid.
there long enough to like be like, oh, Trent is that guy. Maybe Slot is still finding that.
A team like Real Madrid, where Ancelotti would just let him play however he wants to play.
Mate, he ball out.
He's gonna fucking do different shit.
And like the runs that Vinny's making and Mbappe's making, he's pinging balls on their noggin.
And they can't defend in La Liga.
Exactly.
So they're going to see a ball go over the top.
I did actually see that where someone said
play.
that just because it's physically less taxing in La Liga, he might be like cushy. But I don't know. I think, he's probably gone. But like you said, maybe he is the guy. Because Trent and Salah are so close to the end of their career and he is about to approach his prime, maybe you do just keep him. But I don't know.
Should we move on to
Liverpool fans, let us know. Who would you keep out of the three if you could only keep one?
Bring back Klopp, the new head of Red Bull Sports.
It's mad that,
Nuts. Should we move on to Howler of the Week? I've got a good Howler of the Week.
Is it Southampton?
It's fucking Southampton.
How do you feel about Russell Martin? Because I've seen him on the timeline recently, and a lot of people are like coming for him now.
He's being found out. I said this at the beginning of the season.
You did. You've been a Russell Martin hater.
70% possession, nothing going forward. Mate, he had 2 goals up, and they lost.
How many games have been 2-0 up and fucked up this season already? I feel like
was the most dangerous score.
We already must be like the most of any season ever.
2-0's the most dangerous.
Because I swear it's happened like twice a week, every week so far.
If I'm 1-0 up, I want to stay at 1-0.
Yeah.
I'll just stop trying to score.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not. That's
Or you
a
go
Howler
2-0
week.
up and then you give them one just to...
Mate, did he concede a 98th minute winner to IU?
Yeah, back post. And then he was coming out in the media after. He said... So the press reporter person was like, have you got are you angry about the result, about the performance, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, nope, I wouldn't be angry. It's just one person didn't do their job. Didn't actually say the player.
Me.
Yeah, I'd have fucking... yeah, probably me. No, he was like, isolating one player. I don't know if it's the person that lost the player at the back post, which I'm assuming it is, or if it's Ryan
Or
Fraser.
was he talking about the referee? He found like 10 minutes worth of added time out.
Oh, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, so he was coming for someone, and I just,
Are you like a current generation like Barclaysman?
Yeah.
It's got to be, any.
Talking of Barclaysman, though, Danny Welbeck on the score sheet again. You were bantering about taking him to England, but maybe we actually just do.
He got injured though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
Stretched it off. I took him up my fantasy team. He scored. I put Illiman and Dye in, and the last minute changed it to Liam Delap.
I brought Liam Delap in.
Fucking joke.
Yeah.
Triple captain Saliba as well.
Did you?
No.
I was going to say, my fantasy is a mess.
But yeah, Howler of the week, Southampton us, you all over. I don't really have a best of the rest. Nothing good happened this weekend.
Portsmouth got their first win of the season.
Alright, they can have it. Do like Pompey, just not want to get the win against us.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Prem back again. We got Champions League and all that jazz this week. We got the Shakhtar Donetsk.
Big boys.
Come on.
More injuries?
I fucking hope not. I just need to get back into the rhythm of just catching dubs.
I feel like it's been a long time after an
It has been.
Right. We left it late with the BoreDraw 5s this weekend.
I did mine. Luke was so eager to do his one. He's up.
Yeah. I can't remember what I done.
Check it out here.
Yes, guys, what are we saying? I'm here to do my BoreDraw 5s. I'm going to keep it nice and sweet. Ross hasn't actually given me any fixtures to do, so I'm going to quickly rattle off a few. Start with Man United versus Brentford. Could be a tasty one. I've actually just missed the Spurs West Ham fixture, which would have been a great one to predict. But Man United versus Brentford. Brentford, currently they're known for scoring early on in games, so I think they're going to get on the score sheet. But I did back Man United quite heavily in our pre-season predictions, so I'm going to go for a Man United win. I think it'll be tight. Man United aren't going to put many past too many teams. 2-1. 2-1. Right, let's go for... Got a battle at the bottom here. We've got Ipswich versus Everton, which could be a very tasty fixture. Ipswich, Liam Delap coming into some form. Fancy him to get on the score sheet today. But Everton, I don't know. They haven't been really poor, but they just haven't really picked up as many points as I thought they would, especially with Daichi at the wheel. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw there. Bournemouth, Arsenal could be a tasty one to predict. Arsenal obviously without Odegaard. I don't know whether they're going to be missing Saka. I fancy them to get it over the line though. I'm going to go Arsenal 3-0 against Bournemouth. Sunday's fixtures. Who have we got? I've got Wolves versus Man City. Wolves have probably been the worst team in the Premier League so far, but their performances haven't all been that bad. Although they have shipped a lot of goals and kind of struggled at the other end. Man City would be fine though, won't they? I'm going to go for a 3-0 Man City. And then we can round it off with our number 5 fixture. We've got Liverpool versus Chelsea. That's a good game. Chelsea in some good form. Liverpool, I think, at the top of the table still. Chelsea. They score a lot of goals, but they also shipped quite a lot. Liverpool, I think, have conceded 2 goals all season. Don't know if they can keep Cole Palmer quiet though. Defence doesn't instill that much virility in me. I'm going to say Liverpool. Grab a couple. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1. And that's my BoreDraw 5s. Come on, you us.
So, here he is. Mr.
Man.
Dubman. Right, talk me through your predictions.
Only dubs I saw this weekend.
Come on.
Where did we start? Man United 2-1. Brentford. I wasn't quite right with Brentford scoring early on, but they did score. And Man United come out victorious against
No, I
the
back
team
it. You said tight game. Was a tight game.
And then I had Everton, Ipswich 1-1. Everton were out 2-0 winners there. I was expecting a bit more of a show from Ipswich. A little bit more.
And whenever I've watched Ipswich, they look good, but
how
not
good
today.
can you be when you got Calvin Phillips starting?
I don't know. Yeah.
So 0 points there. And then I had Arsenal 3-0 Bournemouth. We all know how that went. So still only 3 points. And then Sunday was a little bit kinder for me. Obviously, incorrect score with Man City 3-0. It was 2-1, so I got 1 point for that. It's only by the skin of John Stone's very handsome face. And then I got a correct score on Liverpool versus Chelsea. A nice 2-1 scoreline there. I'm surprised I didn't go higher with the goals there, considering the two teams. But
I feel like 2-1's a good scoreline to
I think
predict.
it's like the most common scoreline or something.
Yeah.
So 7 points. I'm not sure where that puts me.
Second place.
Where's Miquez? What's he on? 9?
9, yeah. You need correct scores.
We're gonna have to. Yeah.
It's better than me though. 7 points, second place. Let us know in the comments down below who you'd like to see on BoreDraw 5.
Yeah. Be very interesting.
Because me and Luke have had our goes now.
No one else to back it up.
I might have another go.
You might have to.
But yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, follow
Yeah.
our socials. We will start posting on TikTok again. I'm just lazy.
Mate, check out our TikTok. Start creating filters.
Luke's made a filter on TikTok, so hop over to TikTok.
Yeah.
Use our new filter. Tell
Share
your
it
mates.
with us.
Yeah.
We'll repost it. We'll get involved. We'd like to see how you do it. It's a Premier League stadium ranking, top 10 blind ranking. So you can blind rank top 10 Premier League stadiums. And we get to see all the ones people who use our filter. So make sure you check it out. We'll put a cheeky little link in the description.
Yeah,
for it.
come on.
Very nice.
Very good.
Yeah. It's been BoreDraw, episode 112. And it's live.